All right, I attended three events over the past month. Were with the chamber. One was a legislative meeting and the other was a public safety. I also attended the ACE event, which I have to say was a lot of fun. It was amazing. There was a lot of camaraderie going on in the room. There was a lot of synergy in there, a lot of dancing and music. The staff was they just seemed happy at that occasion, and it was really great to be in their presence.
Good evening.
Sorry, Dr. Davis.
I'm sorry. Good evening, everybody. I had a busy month as well. I attended the rep scholarship.
Turn your mic, please.
These mics. I had the opportunity to attend the REF 2025 scholarship reception for the Raytown students that were receiving scholarships this year, and it was beautiful. I was able to attend, along with the other board members, the Raytown High School, Raytown High and the Raytown South High School 2025 graduations. It was beautiful, and it was especially beautiful because my grandson graduated and I got to give him his diploma. All right. All right, pull it back in, Dr. Jackson. I was able to attend the Raytown South Middle Student Awards ceremony also. I attended the Raytown Striving Hub meeting on this month with a lot of the officials here in the city, and it was very good. I attended the Raytown Educational Foundation's trustee meeting in May. I also went to the ACE Day picnic with the Raytown School Administration and watched these women do the boots on the ground and eat a lot of good food. It was wonderful. And I attended the Sisters in Christ Raytown Community Introduction to the Summer Camp and Summer Employment Program. I also want to give a special thank you to Southwood Room 10. I don't know who the teacher is, they didn't put it down, but they sent me a wonderful basket of appreciation after my grandson died, full of goodies. So I want to thank you, Southwood Elementary School, Room 10.
Mr. Jameson.
I also went to graduation and just wanted to say first it was amazing, but also the Raytown South, our Raytown High graduation, that was my last teaching class. So I got to see some kids that I haven't seen, in the past 3 years, and almost made me full out cry when one kid just straight up said, "Where have you been? I missed you." And he gave me a huge hug when I gave him his diploma. So that was probably one of the best moments I've had in years, to be honest. Also went to the chamber luncheon with Miss Edna, and it was great information. I highly recommend more people go just to be able to understand where the direction of Raytown is going. I thought it was very informational, learning about how many people who do live in Raytown don't work in Raytown, and how everybody's commuting away from Raytown, and just seeing where our population is going, which affects our student population, and affects teachers who are trying to live here to actually work in districts. So I do think some of these meetings are very important just to see what's going on in our community.
Mr. Newton. Go ahead. All right. So Fleetwood Elementary had a family night, I think they called it. And it was outstanding. I mean, yeah, it was incredible. I don't know how many people was there, but it was packed. The kids loved it. They had pizza and all kind of cotton candy and floatables, and man, it didn't even seem like school. My granddaughters didn't even want to go home after they were like so amped about it. And so just to see the way they are in that community, and just the family feel it had for everybody was just great. And so, of course, in some of the other events, the graduations were great as well. So I appreciate everybody and the reports and just participating. Let's keep encouraging our community and our students. All right. Next, we have the report of superintendent.
Thank you, Chairman Burton, Vice Chairman Newton, members of the Raytown Quality School District Board, and members of our Raytown Quality School District community. Well, we're at the end of the school year, and I'd like to begin with the end in mind, and that's saying congratulations to all of our graduates. While I participated in all of the graduations, Raytown South, Raytown High, and Northwood, it's always a pleasure to know that as an educator, this is what we strive for, and that's to make sure our students are able to have the credentials necessary to enter into the world. So congratulations to all the teachers and administrators and our parents for supporting our students as they accomplish this milestone. I also want to take a moment just to say thank you. While I put out a social media post to say thank you, I publicly want to thank our staff, our students, and our families. We talk about all the time responding to emergencies. We practice drills, fire drills, but to actually be in the midst of a tornado, it was something different to see. It was easy for us to just jump into action without giving a second thought, knowing that our responsibility at that point in time was to safeguard our students and our schools. And so I was in RSEC at the moment that the alarm went off, and to have people drag me and tell me what to do, it's very unusual, but I complied. But even more so at the schoolhouse, knowing that we were in the middle of dismissal when the occurrence happened. I just want to thank our staff for their quick responses. And I don't think people understand the rapid nature by which we had to respond with this weather-related incident, whether it was transportation, facilities, operations, our teachers, administrators, students, and even our parents. In most of our schools, our administrators opened the doors and dragged our parents into the building because we know that in events like this, the safest place is in a schoolhouse. And so taking cover into the safe space, it was just something to see. I don't want it to happen anymore, but it definitely was an opportunity for us to show what we know. And so I just want to say thank you. Our communications department was able to, even though I was in the basement without a signal, I stood in a spot where I found a signal just to make sure we were communicating with our families. We used all of our communications tools, whether it was a text message, Facebook posting, social media posting, phone calls. We used every method possible to make sure parents understood where we were, because we know we have some parents who aren't even in Raytown and did not get that tornado warning or were even impacted by it. And so I again will say thank you to everyone for coming together and for us to remain safe. And again, our bus drivers being out in this weather on their way to get our students, they also took cover. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for your patience, for your care, and for being so responsive. At this time, learning never stops. So I will encourage all of our parents, if you are not one of the 3,000 children who's right now enrolled in summer enrichment or in summer school, please make sure we are not a part of the summer slide. Encourage our children to read almost every day. 20 minutes a day will help. Find something that they enjoy reading and engage their minds. Look at concepts that they had struggles with throughout the school year and reiterate those concepts so that when they come back to school in August, we are ready to hit the ground and continue to run. So I thank everyone for a good year, and I look forward to many more years to come. This concludes the report of the superintendent. Items 8.1 through 8.5 are there for the board for informational purposes, and this concludes the report of the superintendent.
Man, he's done. Stop. She might.
I can do one more.
She might go back.
I can. Don't.
We good. We save it for next.
Because I was going to say I'm finished with subbing for the year. Did you all want to hear about that? Oh, okay.
Thank you. Red hope. Let's hope.
Hi, good evening, President Burton, Vice President Newton, Board of Education, Dr. Martin Knox. This month for Ray of Hope, we are recognizing nutrition services, the entire nutrition services team. We are recognizing them for their unwavering commitment to nourishing and supporting our students each day. Through their hard work, care, and dedication, this team plays a vital role in creating a healthy and welcoming environment in every school. And we are giving a special shout out to Miss Karen Atherton, who is a part of the nutrition services team. And she is being recognized for her outstanding service and dedication to the Raytown Schools Nutritional Services Department. Celebrating 20 years of excellence, she was named the Missouri School Nutrition Association Employee of the Year. Her commitment to students and staff exemplifies the highest standards of care and professionalism, making her a true ray of hope. And we have a video.
We serve approximately 5,000 lunches a day, 3,500 breakfasts a day, and about 500 to 600 after-school meals per day. Nutrition is extremely important to help kids learn. If you can't meet that basic need, then the needs for learning aren't met. So just having basic nutrition needs met are vital.
It's changed a lot since I started. A whole lot. It's gotten better. It all comes back to whatever's best for the families and the kids.
Karen Atherton is a huge asset to our department. Karen has been with our department for 20 years.
I won the SNA School Nutrition Association Missouri State Employee of the Year Award. From there, I went to the regionals, and then I won the Mountain Plains Region School Nutrition Association Employee of the Year. Didn't make it to the nationals, but that's only 7 out of nationals, so I say I did pretty good.
Karen saves the day every day. In the food service department, nutrition services department, we have things that will happen at the schools on a last second basis where we'll have equipment go down, or point of service, our register go down. Karen is the point of contact for that. We all rally together. She's the one that usually can problem solve and help us through all those problems. That happens day in and day out. Our managers highly depend on her. I highly depend on her.
When you get a call from a manager saying that we have no water or we have no power, just got to remind them of what they need to do. If you have no water, you warm it up in the tilt skillets, you have that available. If you have no power, you got to find out exactly how long it's going to be out, contact the director and let her know so she knows either we have to supply food from another building or what else we need to do, just to make sure that everything runs smooth and gets the kids fed.
She is very much hands-on. She will jump in, even as far as going out and helping at a site and working if we need it. She's the one that I will go to say, how do we cook this or that? She knows everything. She's worked in the department so long, so she is my go-to for everything and everyone.
Committed to helping the kids, just make sure that they get what they need, and all the families that able to get on free and reduced can, and how to get there and how to make payments. And now we have the donations that we can do as well. So just helping out the kids and their families.
Having that continued leadership in the nutrition service office is extremely important. We're trying to move the department forward. We're working on sampling at schools, really trying to give kids a voice, being able to be part of the menu planning, to give those kids the food that they want and help meet their needs.
To help support Raytown as a community. A lot of families aren't aware of what we do and what we have available for them. And so you can get them on the phone and you can give that information to them. They're very grateful when you do.
Okay.
So I just wanted to publicly say that most people think that kids come to school just to learn. But without nutrition, children can't. And so we will do our absolute best to make sure they have the absolute best. And I can say that with you two on the team, we will always succeed in that area. Karen, congratulations to you. We wanted to make sure we recognize you, and while you say you didn't make the national level, you will always be on my national level. You know, I always make decisions that's best for the district, but I couldn't have done this one without Josh. And so I point to you saying this not out of disrespect, but out of respect. Because since you've been on the team, when I do school visits, when I have focus groups, when the kids say I want, look at, you take the baton and you run with it. Not only do you run with it, but you take the opportunity to sit down and have conversations with our children, and they know that they're heard. So knowing that we're responsible for our children and they're our best customers, I just want to let the public know. I know I've said it to you. I appreciate you. I think you are amazing.
In the video, what were you serving there? Rice and some kind of
I think it's roasted chicken. General.
No, that was good.
You ask kids that it's their favorite.
I got I gotta give a testimony because my two granddaughters, who I mentioned earlier, we used to spend a lot of time packing lunches. And all of a sudden, when you guys showed up, they eat lunch at school. So I appreciate that too.
Thank you.
Thank you, God.
Thank you very much.
It's gonna be a record. Let's go. We have no public comments.
Y'all don't want me to make up something?
No. Any board committee reports? Seeing none. All right, that's next. You do me like that every minute. All right. And next we have the ref report.
Thank you, Mr. President. This report is for the Raytown Educational Foundation's, can y'all hear me? Raytown Educational Foundation's March, April, and May quarterly report. Welcome to scholarship season. The scholarship awards. The Raytown Educational Foundation presented 51 scholarship awards to 24 Raytown and Raytown South seniors totaling $67,000.31. The scholarships represent 38 funds created by individuals, organizations, and the Blue Jay and Cardinal alumni classes. Several scholarship fund representatives handed the scholarship awards directly to recipients as they met on stage during the awards night ceremony at each high school on May 14th. On May 14th, REF hosted their annual scholarship reception, which provided an opportunity for our scholarship recipients and donors to connect. Recipients thanked the donors, and donors met these outstanding young adults in person. Dual credit scholarship. Dual credit scholarships are provided through a partnership between the Raytown Educational Foundation and the Raytown Retired Teachers Association and School Personnel Association. The following people also contributed directly to the dual credit scholarship: Peg McLaughlin, Carolyn and James Messimer, the Verlinden family, Terry and Jill Pickett, and Linda Thacker. Dual scholarships are designed to help high school students start earning college credits. The students were reimbursed half of the total tuition due for the courses they took this year. This year, there were 24 applicants, 11 from Raytown High School and 13 from Raytown South High School. Together, they took 229 credit hours totaling $21,839. Thanks to your generosity, the students were reimbursed $9,337.50. It's a lot of money going. All right. Grant Patrol, teacher and learning grants. There's nothing like a surprise grant patrol. Nobody knows REF is coming with a big check. There were 10 teaching and learning grants awarded totaling $15,000 for the 2025 through 26 school year. REF is excited to see the innovative ideas in action next year. REF school projects, Men of Excellence, and the Sparkle Empowerment Conference. Raytown Quality Schools hosted the second annual Sparkles Empowerment and Men of Excellence conferences. The Sparkle Empowerment Conference brings together female students along with area women leaders and experts in a wide variety of fields. The Men of Excellence attendees were able to spend a day hearing from district leaders as well as a keynote message from Dr. Dred Scott, an education, nonprofit, and civic leader in our community. The students who attend the conference are a diverse group in grades 4 through 12 from several different Raytown schools. Thank you to everyone who helped to make this day a success for our students. And last but not least, the Sender Experience. Some of the evening's Sender chatter included words like fabulous, delicious, amazing, and unique. Attendance included first-time diners, along with veteran Sender patrons. As one diner said, particularly gratifying was the interaction with the students, talking to them about the food preparations, and how they plan to use these skills in the future. REF was proud to partner with Chef Mike Krostowski to create the Sender Experience, a benefit for the Herndon Culinary Institute and Raytown Educational Foundation. That concludes my report.
All right, thank you. All right, unfinished business. Mr. President. Move that the Board of Education adopt policies EBB, communicable diseases, DFA, revenues from investments, use of surplus funds, DFA 2, revenues from investments, use of surplus fund, investment advisor used, DJFA, federal programs and projects, GBCBB, protected staff communications, and IGBCA, programs for homeless students. Second. Yeah. Motion made and seconded.
Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education accept the local food for school grants in the amount of $25,000 on the behalf of Raytown School District.
Nice. Motion made and seconded. Motion passes. New business, we have the nutrition services contracted staffing vendor selection. Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education approve the contracted staffing bid from Best Professional Placement Firm for the 25-26 school year at the approximate amount of 300. What is that? 390,000?
Seconded.
I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, better be. All right, motion made and seconded. Motion passed. The renewal of Microsoft licensing.
Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education approve the renewal of Microsoft licensing from CDWG for the amount of $93,307.03.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Motion passes. Renewal Focus Student Information System.
Mr. President, I move that the Board of Education approve the focus renewal for the 2025-26 school year in the amount of $65,856.93.
Second. Motion made and seconded. Motion passes. Renewal of Tyler Technology Systems.
Mr. President, move the Board of Education approve the renewal of Tyler Technologies Pulse and SysFin systems for the 25-26 school year for the total amount of $63,567.46.
Second.
Motion made and seconded.
What will we do when they get rid of the penny? Will we be okay? We just ride it to the next nickel? And where is me? Our kids won't know the value of a penny.
Point of order, let's go. Sorry. Motion passes. Consent agenda.
Mr. President, I move that the board approve the June 9th, 2025 consent agenda as presented.
Motion made and seconded. I'm gonna read the donations first. We have a donations of donuts and coffee worth $147.61 for Teacher Appreciation Week from Dunkin' Donuts to Fleetwood Elementary. We have a donation of danishes and pastries for Teacher Appreciation Week and Rice Krispie treats for students for MAP testing from Ascension Lutheran Church to Northfleet Elementary. We have donation of donuts and coffee worth $167.93 for Teacher Appreciation Week from Dunkin' Donuts to Westridge Elementary. Donuts for Teacher Appreciation Week, $150 to Laurel Hills, $175 to Robinson Elementary, $145 to Eastwood Hills. A donation of gift cards to Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Subway, and AMC totaling $300 from Assist Services LLC to Family Support Services. Donation of donuts from Dunkin' Donuts to the Herndon Career Center, $125.83. And a donation of $500 from American Culinary Association to Herndon Career Center's Culinary Arts Program. A donation of $3,000 from the Greater Kansas City Restaurant Association to Herndon Career Center's Culinary Arts Program. A donation of $64 to Herndon's Careers Culinary Arts. Doesn't say from whom. Donation of items totaling $3,600 for the Teachers Lounge at Eastwood Elementary from A.B. May. We really appreciate all the donations that comes from our community and our churches and businesses that support us. And we're glad that they're here and care about us and show that support. And I'm sure that our staff and students benefit greatly from it. Thank you so much. And motion passes. Rick. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Mr. President, I move that the board adjourn the regular board meeting at 7:23 p.m.
Second. Motion made and seconded. 30.